That's what every like every dude, every mid-20s man, like everybody talks about getting on a podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Come on, let me get. Do me a favor. Turn me down a little bit. Like just my headphones. Is that possible? You're really loud in my headphones. This happened last time.
which one is this one?
Yeah, but now say something.
Yo, yo,
Yeah,
yo.
it's too quiet. And I can't hear anything. Go up a little bit. Say something.
What up? What up? What up?
Perfect.
All right, cool.
It sounds like you're in my head.
All right, we're rolling out, and now we have a name. Episode 3, the Sideline Scrubs. At least for right now. We'll see if it grows on us, but
yeah. We rolling?
yeah, we're rolling.
Sweet.
We're rolling. But yeah, Sideline Scrubs. We've been talking about doing like, I don't know, a name of like, because we're both like former. I was a walk-on. I don't know. You said you were a scholarship player?
Yeah,
like, for
scholarship out
baseball?
of high school, but nothing like full ride, something crazy. Nothing.
Yeah. Either way, we're the hustle white guys on the squad. So I don't know, but it's just like when I went to college, I didn't play a lot of snaps like when I played football. And then I mean, you played though.
Yeah, I played a little bit.
So maybe this only applies to me.
I mean, it's kind of funny to say I have this kind of joke that I've like tricked a bunch of people into thinking I was good.
Yeah.
Like, even at the professional level when I was playing, like, I was like, I don't know how I'm even here. There's no way people think that I'm like even this good, but somehow I made it out. Like I was that sideline scrub on the bench, and kind of funny story, but
You got off the sideline.
the reason I even played, there's a guy named Miguel Cienfuegos. You look him up. He's playing in the big leagues to this day. Freshman year, he hits a bomb, bat flips, like through the bat, like almost over the fence, like kind of like showing up the other pitcher. And the coach pulled him out of the game. And our other kid that was supposed to take my spot was sick. So I was the sideline scrub. They're like, we need someone to go in. Stokes, get in there.
Oh, shit. Did you were Rudy?
This is my shot, Rudy. It kind of worked, but sideline scrubs, man. That's the
Couple of scrubs.
yeah, just a couple of scrubs, man. Washed up. I mean,
Dude, there used to be 2 brown spots where I used to stand on the sideline for
Yeah.
the dead grass.
I thought you were saying like you'd shit yourself, go brown spot on the side. That's funny. No, but I want to talk about what happened on the way here.
Yeah, go ahead. Come on.
So we obviously don't live together,
Mm-hmm.
and now we're in our studio here, driving on my way to the studio here.
If only they could see how the camera was set up.
So I'm driving here, and I'm cruising. Got the girlfriend's whip, having a good time,
Mm-hmm.
and windows down, and all of a sudden I hear like screeching. I'm on the highway, and I look to my right, and I don't want to be whatever, but there was a car. It was like a small Chrysler.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was new or not, but it had like the new tags on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you need to set a timer. That just crossed my mind.
That's all. I already got it.
Gotcha. My bad. It had like the new tags on it, but it was a beat up Chrysler. Like it was pretty old looking. And there's a car full of about like 5, maybe 15-year-olds. Might have been a little bit older. And they're drinking. Had a bunch of Modelo's. That kind of tells you what was going on. And they cut off this guy, and they're like swerving, like kind of like fishtailing, like about to lose control of the car. And these guys kind of like road ragers come up behind them, and they slam on their brakes, and they're kind of like riding each other. You can tell they're kind of like cussing each other out, looking at each other. And I pull up, look at them. They have 2 donuts on their car. Like their left, like the car's kind of slanted. The left side had 2 like what do you call it, like the spare donut tires or whatever.
Yeah.
And these guys are going 85 miles an hour down the highway. I think those tires
Drinking Modelo's?
drinking Modelo's, and I think those tires were only rated for like 50 miles an hour. Like not just going that fast. But anyway, moral of the story, maybe you can help me. Do you say something? You know what I mean? Are you that guy that calls 911 thinking, hey, this guy could possibly kill somebody? He's driving like an idiot. I mean, I literally followed him almost the entire way, like to come here, and he was swerving, cutting into lanes, going on like that little, like that Rocky, the gore area, whatever you call it. And it's like, at what point do you like, do I need to say something? Because this guy could cause some trouble. Like, it's all jokes aside.
Yeah.
This guy's, they're drinking. They don't even look like they're old enough to have a driver's license.
Yeah, but they were kids though.
I don't know if they were kids or not.
But they
Looked young. I mean, the kid was not even. I mean, I'm not a big guy, but he wasn't even on the steering wheel. Like, couldn't even see, kind of thing.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. That's tough to say. I think personally, I probably wouldn't say anything. But like,
Yeah.
dude, if you had like, I feel like if you had like children in your car or something, like, all right, that's fucking just
Well,
unacceptable.
and that's what I always think. Like that thought goes through your head of like, oh, that person's gonna go hit your mom on the side of the road, and like,
Yeah.
does that bother? You know what I mean? Like,
You probably should do something, especially if it's like that extreme. Like, I don't know, maybe a little swerve here and there.
no, it was definitely wild. I mean, like I was telling you, like it kind of got me my blood boiling a little bit. I'm thinking to myself like, this is like a movie looking.
No, I'd be pissed too, especially if it's like if they like come up beside you and like almost hit you or something.
Yeah,
On the,
like this guy's just driving like an idiot. But
yeah,
that was my eventful day.
yeah. Some people don't give a like. They don't give a fuck, dude.
No,
Just drive on 2 spare tires.
no.
Like,
I mean, the thing is too is it's kind of funny we even say this. There's a guy that parks next to my place that I live at, who drives probably a $80,000 Mercedes, real nice car, but it's got all kinds of dings and dents, and the back bumper's bumped in, and the tires are all scraped up, and it's like he probably can't afford that car. Not to be judgmental, but like if you drive a nice car but can't afford to fix it, or you drive it like you don't drive a nice car,
yeah,
you probably really can't afford it, and like people just don't care. Like,
dude, I know someone like that. My friend Tracy, he works with this like investor guy, and he drives a Tesla with a cracked windshield, and like it was on a spare tire, like a Tesla on a spare tire. Isn't that crazy? But like he always talks about like money, like yeah, we can make this money, like I made 5,000 like last month, like kind of shit like that. But it's like, bro, you live in an apartment and you also have
a spare tire.
It's like the 2 things that you don't even own. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't know. People are crazy, dude.
Well, was it you and I talking about like gypsies?
Yeah,
like, they're real out there.
They're real,
like
dude.
The West Coast. It's unreal. You see these girls that'll roll up, with the Louis Vuitton purses. They're rolling up in a brand new Corvette, like drop top. They got all their makeup done, but there's like 10 of them living in a double wide trailer.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? 'Cause they got zero credit. They,
dude, there's got to be one funky house, dude.
Smell it right now. But dude, I mean, like people
That's
like
probably where those fellas came from.
Yeah, exactly. Coming from the double wide trailer, having themselves a good time. But I mean, I had a buddy of mine that his dad was like that. Like he would tax write off like a Lamborghini or something, say it's for work, and he was just living off of debt. Like had probably $100,000 in debt, and I don't know how people get around that, but
yeah, that's so crazy. Like, how do you, like, I don't. Do you listen to Dave Ramsey? You know who Dave Ramsey is? Yeah. He like preaches basically the opposite of that. But it's like, which it does feel good to have a bunch of nice shit. Like, you know what I mean? To have like nice clothes and nice cars. But like, what's the point if if it's not really yours?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't actually own it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That is where you say that too, because it's like, yeah, and I see what you're saying. Like you have this brand new nice car, but it's not yours.
Yeah. So it's just like
someone else is paying for it, basically.
Yeah.
Because you're just stealing money, so to speak. That's what you're saying. That is weird.
Yeah.
Weird, but
yeah, we saw a gypsy man, dude. We saw.
Oh yeah, we did.
He had faded nails, dude.
Yeah. That dude low key had some money.
Yeah.
I mean,
he was like half man, half cat.
Whoever is watching, if someone is watching, we were hanging around the other day, and this man that we saw, he had like cat nails. They were sharp, weren't they?
Yeah, dude.
And they were painted
blue and purple and yellow. I don't know. And he had a skullet, dude.
Skullet. Yeah, but he was flexing like he had some money on him.
Yeah, it's like I don't know, man.
That's funny. But did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, dude. I went to the UFC fight.
The UFC fight.
Yeah.
But UFC fights, they're dope.
Dude, they were dope. The main event was not great. It's a lot of just like ground like wrestling shit.
Yeah.
But no, like if you've never been to a UFC fight, like that shit is
sick.
fucking cool,
I've never
bro.
been, but
And you don't realize like I didn't think we were going to be able to like see like the fight happening, but like you can see a lot of stuff.
Really?
Yeah,
Even when
like,
you're way up there, or like even wherever you're at. I mean,
we were on the second level, so it's like we were still up there, but no, it was cool, dude. We saw Dana White sitting there, like you could see his
word?
head.
He
Yeah,
was really there.
yeah, Dana White was there.
I guess I didn't realize that means UFC fight. He goes to every single one. I mean, it's not like there's like multiple. It's not like a football. There's like multiple games going on at one time. There's
Yeah,
like only one UFC a day or whatever, a weekend or whatever you call it.
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I bet $10 on every fight on the main card. Lost every
Lost
one of them.
every single one.
Yeah. Lost every one, dude. It was a bad night for me. Bro, they had this one guy. I'm going to try to look up his name. UFC fight night. He was like 6'5", bro, fighting at 155.
Really?
Yeah, but he got his ass beat.
Of course he did. He's 6'5", 155.
Yeah. Which we were talking about that. It's just like, I mean, I'm not super like experienced in like MMA or even watching MMA, but it's just like if you're that skinny and you're 6'5", like why not just go up a weight class? Like I feel like it
Because
makes
look who
you a
you're
worse
fighting.
fighter.
Look who you're fighting. He's smart. He's 6'5", 150. We got that reach on a guy that's 5'5", 155. There's no height restriction. It's just weight.
Yeah,
right?
but
You see what I'm saying?
but like, dude, he looked like, I hate talking about someone doing bad because like I
Yeah.
couldn't do better than that, but it's like he looked like
But that's
tired,
the
like
name of the game,
his
though,
punches were slow. I was like, dude,
Yeah.
like
Because he's got no like nutrients in his body. Like,
exactly, dude.
he's malnourished.
He looked like a toothpaste roll. Like I don't know.
Well, speaking of that, I don't know if you saw the whole mess with like Bradley Martin. Did you see all that? Talking about how he could beat up Mighty Mouse. You know who Bradley Martin is?
Yeah,
The big old bodybuilder dude.
he said he could beat up Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse. Did you see that?
Well, I didn't see that, but I mean, that makes sense.
Well, I mean, Rogan was talking about it, and it kind of goes with what we were talking about that one time. Like, at the end of the day, size doesn't matter. Like, if you're a little guy, you can beat up a big guy. If you're a big guy, you can beat up a little guy.
Yeah.
And so, it's like that.
Wait, what did Rogan say about it?
So Rogan made sense. Rogan said, Mighty Mouse and Bradley Martin get in a street brawl, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if Mighty Mouse can kind of protect himself, he will beat Bradley Martin 10 out of 10 times. But the moment Bradley Martin gets a hold of him, picks him up and like slams him down, Mighty Mouse is too little of a guy. He's gonna break.
Yeah.
You know, like Bradley Martin is too like brute force, like big old strong man.
Massive,
Like
dude.
could snap someone, right? I don't know how he could punch or anything like that. I don't know if he's got like any kind of technique behind it. Like strength doesn't really mean a whole lot when it comes to boxing, like punching somebody.
Yeah.
It definitely means a little bit. Like you definitely like get that like that big old paw on you, and you kind of can,
I was gonna say, but dude, ask the motherfucker who fought Mike Tyson if strength matters.
yeah, exactly. But you see what I'm saying? Like, and Rogan was saying like if they were to get on the ground, right? If for whatever reason he foot swept Bradley Martin's done. No matter how strong you are, because Mighty Mouse knows how to get around it, knows how to get in and out of holds, knows how to,
Really? Even if Bradley Martin, like, if he can get on top?
I mean, unless he's like, but even think about it, unless he's like physically putting all of his weight on him and like holding on to something, like bear down, I still think, Mighty Mouse can get out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, dude. He is a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He trained for a living since he was little baby on how to choke people out. And Bradley Martin is just some average guy that can squat and bench press 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, but even still, he's just like, even him putting him in an arm bar, like his arm is still huge, bro. Like we're talking about like a very small man.
Yeah.
I don't know. It makes sense though. But if Mighty Mouse gets you in a rear naked choke, like you're going out.
Oh, 100%.
So yeah.
100%. But, it kind of goes back to what we were saying, though, is like with the UFC fighter you're talking about, the 6'5" guy.
Mm-hmm.
Does that 6'5" really give him any kind of beneficial gain? Like, does it give him that upper hand just from being 6'5"? And if he's 6'5",
I guess if you know how to use it.
But okay, let's just say he's 6'5", 155,
Mm-hmm.
and 6'5", 205. Is he a different fighter?
Yes.
But why? You see what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
But why? Like, what does that weight really do for him? Now, sure, the weight, you're not passing out because you're like, I get that, but I'm just saying, like, just the weight in general.
But he looked like Randall from Monsters Inc.
The little like gecko lizard thing, yeah. But I mean, like, it's like, I don't know. Remember we had that conversation at one time about like, if you and I were to wrestle, and I knew what I was doing, you didn't know what you're doing, and you're 10 times stronger than me, I probably can get out of it, even though I'm a smaller guy. Just because if you know what you're doing, the smaller guy's gonna be able to get out of it because it's just, I don't know, less weight on him. I don't know. I feel like the smaller guy will always win if he knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
that's true. My brother, what about the hammer? But he was like, dude, we couldn't do shit against those guys. Like, we saw those guys on the street, they would fuck us up. And I was like, I mean, yeah, you're probably right. But like, if it's that much of a size difference, I mean, Bradley Martin versus Minos, like 100 pounds. I don't know. I don't care how much skill you have. Like, if it's like life or death, I think Bradley Martin wins that 100 times out of 100.
I mean, I don't know. But it's kind of funny we were talking about that last night. So I watched. I didn't go to the UFC fight. Obviously, I watched the Jake Paul fight.
Mhm.
And the fight before was that Amanda Serrano, whatever. She's like 48-3 with like 39 knockouts. That's not a real record, but it's something close to that. And we were talking about like as a house last night. We're like, would she beat you up? Like, if you were to get in the ring with her, are you winning that fight?
Yeah, I think so.
But cardio-wise, obviously, she's winning that fight. I don't know if you saw that fight. You got to look it up. It is unreal.
Really?
I mean, I'm talking 10 rounds of Amanda. I think her name's Amanda Serrano, or whatever. Did not stop throwing punches.
Damn.
Like just wailing for 10 rounds straight. Like, and she's gassed. And listen to this. She wins the fight, grabs a Celsius, and starts drinking the Celsius.
Oh my god!
We were like, so you can have a heart attack. Like, this is not healthy. There's no way you can be drinking this energy drink after going 10 rounds. But
yeah. Also, it's midnight.
yeah, exactly. No, but we were talking about like even like in a street fight, if for whatever reason you're at a bar and you call her a bitch and she turns, what the fuck you say, and goes to fight you, can you beat her just because she's I mean, I hate to get in this kind of conversation, but she's a girl. You know what I mean?
I think you can, but I don't think you can underestimate her. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, of course.
If you come up like, oh, she's just a girl, like I'm not worried about her, then she'll fucking knock you out. But I mean, honestly, like if I knew I was about to get in a fight, I feel like Joe Rogan's talked about this too, but it's like a woman, dude, like especially a healthy, fit young man, like I don't know.
But a woman that is trained to fight,
different.
She trains.
Yeah.
And you don't know if this girl is trained or not at a bar. You don't know who she is. You think she's just some good-looking girl, whatever. And all of a sudden she pops you 3 times in the head, and you're like, what just happened? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
oh, imagine, dude. Imagine being in front of your boys. Just
yeah. You're like, bro, what the fuck? Who just hit me? She did. Really. But I don't know. I think she'd fuck me up. I really do. You know, women. You see some of these women UFC fighters, dude.
Okay,
like,
if you're same size, maybe, but I think, yeah. Okay, well, we're saying same size man to woman. The man would definitely have an advantage. I think still, even if they do have a great fighting skill,
you think so?
But they can still lose the fight. Yeah.
You think so?
Dude, just think about it like genetically. You know what I mean? Who's someone that's like a similar size as you? That's
a girl. Girl.
Yeah.
What's that one? Chris Cyborg. Is that her name?
Yeah.
Cyborg.
Okay, she's different.
What do you mean she's different? She's probably my size. Is that her name, Chris?
Yeah, Chris Cyborg. No, she's a freak though. But no, just like genetic. Like we have like a way higher like muscular floor than a woman does. You know what I mean? Like
she's 5'8", 150. I'm probably 5'9", 5'10", 170.
Yeah.
165 on a good day.
Yeah.
If she pulls up on me in the street, first of all, I'm probably not thinking she's a girl to begin with. Have you seen this? You know what I'm talking about? I mean, like, oh my God. I don't know if you know her story, but she went through, I mean, not to get off of Cyborg or whatever, but she went through a period of time where no one wanted to fight her. Before, like, Amanda Nunes came in, all like, no one wanted to fight her because she was breaking girls' faces. Like, it was brutal. Like, girls were like, don't even care about the money. I don't want to fight her. She's scary.
Yeah. Dang, dude, we're kind of getting into, like, the, have you heard of the What is a Woman documentary? No. You haven't heard of that?
What is it? I don't know what that is.
It's kind of crazy. This dude, so he goes around, like, college campuses and, like, talks to professors because, you know, like, the gender thing, which I don't really want to get too deep in this. Oh my gosh.
Just going down it. Yeah, I'm listening now.
Damn. Chris Cyborg was kind of beautiful, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say she's kind of good looking. No, I'm listening. I'm listening.
Dude, imagine getting in an argument with your wife is Chris Cyborg. Y'all come to
fuck
blows.
you
Yeah.
Baby.
I'm sorry. Please, can you get me out of this triangle choke?
What were you saying?
But okay, so like the gender thing, like how people can identify as whatever they want.
Yeah. Careful now.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's murky waters.
First video, we're just done.
Yeah,
Canceled forever.
Exactly. No, he goes around different college campuses and he asks like, "What is a woman?" And like people give him all like kinds of different answers, but he's like, "Just tell me what a woman is." And they're like, "Well, it could be whatever they want." It's just like, okay, but like, what is that?
Yeah.
But,
Well,
actually, I don't know if that's too related at all.
Maybe
but.
to help you out here a little bit. I was trying to look it up. I wasn't trying to be on my phone. I was trying to look it up. So I can't think of her name. There's a girl on social media, right?
All right, continue.
I found her. Hold on.
You found her?
Yeah, I don't know how to. And this is why I'll tell you right now. Once I try to pronounce the name, you realize why I don't even remember her name. All right. Have you heard of this girl? Vladislava Goligan?
No, but that
Dude. So let me first of all point out the obvious. She's beautiful.
really.
Beautiful. But look at this. And maybe we can put this up on the camera. When we edit it. I don't know if my phone's loaded or not.
Oh my god! All right, dude.
We'll have to put it up there.
All right.
We'll have to put it up.
You know what question is coming?
But like, look at she's beautiful. Like
Oh
her
my
face.
God.
Like, you know what I mean? What question's coming? Am I smashing? Yes.
I think I would too.
I mean, she's just like, I mean, you know, her ass is just steel oats over there. But
Oh, dude, that would be crazy. Imagine like,
look at that, dude. I mean, I don't know about you, but she's a good looking girl. Like her face wise.
yeah, she is.
And obviously she's.
But, dude, it's like someone photoshopped that face on a man's body.
No, you got to look her up on like YouTube and stuff like that. She's unreal. Big old Russian girl, has a strong accent. I mean, she bench presses, squats the house. Stupid. And she talks about it. She's taken an excessive amount of gear, Anadrol, TRT, you name it.
Yeah.
She wanted to. Her biggest thing was she was upset about girls being known as these little weak, girly girls. She's like, I want to let girls know it's okay to be a bodybuilder. It's okay. We're allowed to lift weights and be muscular and be like men. We're allowed to do this. And she's literally taking it to a whole nother level.
Were her titties going?
Yeah. She's got her pecs have overridden that. I mean, there's a couple of videos on you know, we can send it to you. You can kind of put up on the screen right that pictures of her. But there's a couple of videos of her wearing like skin tight, like Under Armour, like compression shirts. And it's like, if she didn't have a face, that's a dude. As like messed up as it is to say, like that's a dude. Like there's nothing there. I don't know if like she had no boobs before, and her pecs just grew, or if her pec overrides her breast. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, how does that work?
You know what I mean?
She was too swole for her own
Yeah,
genetics.
but like, you know, so if there's skin there, well, I don't know, because your tits are just like fat, right? Like just a big old fat ball.
Yeah.
Is it? What are breasts? Because you can't lose breast, can you?
Now we're
And you
asking
can't
the
really
real question.
What is the name of this podcast again? You can't really gain breast. You know what I'm saying though? Like a woman can't grow their boobs. Now you can get like birth control and be pregnant and stuff like that, and I can kind of like grow it a little bit, gain a little bit of weight. But it's not like, oh, I have mosquito bite, nothing there. I'm gonna grow into like a C cup or whatever.
Yeah. But you're not supposed to be able to lose them either, though.
Exactly.
Like they're still there.
So I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you had double D's and all of a sudden you took a bunch of steroids, does it just massive pecs underneath double D's? You know, like double D's on top. Like, does it like kind of like enhance it, or does it grow into the tit kind of thing? Like does some of that muscle just go into it and it kind of flattens out the boob? You see what I'm trying to say here?
Yeah. No, I do. Okay, so female breast is complex, including fat, glandular, and connective tissue.
Exactly.
I don't know. So like, what is it? Is it like just a swole ass chest and two little breasts hanging down?
But that kind of led me to something I want to talk about a little bit. I don't know how you feel about this. Maybe we can cut this out and talk about it off camera. But I kind of want the purpose of this podcast to be around the questions people are scared to ask.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
That the question of, is that politically right, socially right to be asking or to think about these things? Talk about those conversations that everybody thinks about, but no one really talks about. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Like,
just don't let our corporate job know.
Yeah. Like, you go to the bathroom stall, are you looking at the man's wiener next to you?
Am I? I took a glance every now and then.
Look, I was just
you gotta
kidding.
say how you whoa.
Yeah. No, but
you don't see how you stack up?
Exactly. Hey man, what's going on? No, but it's kind of funny. It's kind of short, little quick story. We have a friend of ours, Cade, who's 6 foot 100, and we went to the bathroom the other day. I don't know where we're at, and he was on the stall next to me, and his head was over the stall. I was like, bro, you better watch where you're peeking over there. Keep them eyes to yourself. But no, but like, I guess I'm trying to say like the conversations we have here are going to be those like kind of uncomfortable conversations that like we think about as normal ass mid 20-year-old dudes, but no one is like, people are too scared to talk about it.
Yeah.
Like,
or at least not be recorded and talk about it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like that bro code of like, I'm trying to be a man. Man, fuck that. Like, we're being real. This is everyone's conversations. We're all the same.
Yeah.
No,
that's a fact. Damn, dude. Do you know if that girl, is she straight?
No idea. She's married to the weights, dude. She's over here fingering herself with the barbells, but
I bet she could make a lot of money. Like, she did porn, dude. Like,
hell yeah.
Because like that's such a very like unique like body. You know what I mean?
I'm kind of going down a rabbit hole. Here's pictures of her with like other females. I don't know if it's a real picture or not, but it looks kind of fake.
Dude,
but
she is beautiful.
I'm telling you, I'll send you her name so you can put it up there on the screen, and see what the world that we live in thinks about it. But
damn.
Yeah, I don't know, but let's see here. I wanted to pull this up.
Okay, could you be with a woman that's like
that's actually
physically stronger than you?
I was gonna ask you that. Does that girl? She rolls up to a bar. You had a few in you. You see her face. You're like, I love girls. I love brown hair, brown eyes. She's got that skin complexion. I love big old whatever. You love her. She's wearing. It's like wintertime. Let's say she's wearing maybe a puffy jacket with some jeans. Because these bodybuilder girls, some of them have pretty good looking legs on their bulk. Like they got, she got real nice looking ass. Ooh, little gym fit girl, I love her, right?
Some of the CrossFit girls, have you seen them?
Yeah. So see what I'm saying? Like, so that girl right there, she's wearing a little puffy jacket, jeans on. You see her at the club. You bring her back to your house. The lights are dim. She takes her clothes off in the corner, and you're like, oh fuck, I came home with. Who did I just come home with?
I feel like you'd be able to tell, especially if you were dancing with her. Like, imagine touching a woman, dude, and just feel like a rock hard.
What do you got underneath there?
Yeah, right.
But okay, but that leads me to that question of like, is it a deal breaker? Let's just say she's gorgeous. She's the coolest girl in the world. Like, she's like just like you guys are hitting it off. You're conversating. You guys are just loving every second of each other. And a week from now, she's like, let's have sex. Let's say you wait because you're like, I want this. This is my girl. I want to wait.
I don't know, dude.
And
I don't know if I could.
Hits.
Oh, go ahead.
A week hits and she takes her clothes off and looks like that. Are you saying?
Okay, but you haven't.
That's right.
You haven't hugged this girl. You haven't done anything before then. Like,
yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, you definitely know.
Like, bro, if you're feeling on her, she feels like fucking Brock Lesnar. Like,
okay, but kind of like the topic I was kind of going for is that girl's different. She's a specimen amongst all kinds of creatures out there.
Yeah.
But the question I was kind of going is
she could probably beat Bradley Martin's ass straight up.
Yeah, fuck Mighty Mouse, Bradley Martin. But the question I was kind of going with is, at what point do you like just say, I'll put up with that? That's fine. The reason I'm saying is, like, let's just say this is so not how society works. But let's just say you wait that week or month. You're like, this is the girl for me. I want to let her know that I'm like celibate and I'm pure like that, whatever. And you go to have sex with her a month later, and she's the girl of your dreams. Already met your parents, something stupid. And when you take her clothes off, she's got like a demon tattoo on her stomach. like something weird. But you're like, fuck, man, this is the girl. I love this girl. She's cool as shit. You know what I mean? At what point you just kind of like, fuck it, I'm gonna deal with that.
Well, you know why you're saying that? Maybe it's not that extreme, but like we do that all the time.
Yeah.
Of like with all relationships.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's like, what is your? I feel like I'm a pretty like open and like lenient person. Like especially when people comes to people's views and how they like want to live. Like I don't give a fuck. You know, like what you do, but it is different when you're in a romantic relationship though.
Like this is the girl you're spending the rest of your life with. Like there is no other one unless you decide to get divorced like that. This is the one you are committing your entire rest of your life to only being with them. Are you gonna put up with her taking Tren and D-ball and squatting 405 in the basement at nighttime? Like, you know what I mean?
You just hear grunts and shit.
No, that's just my wife. She's just working out. But
Babe, when you coming to bed?
After I drink my protein shake.
Yeah, right.
But I don't know. That's kind of something I was thinking about. Is that like there's all those cheesy sayings of like there's what is it? There's like 9 billion people in the world. I don't know how many. I mean, there's one person for you, or there's like so many fish in the sea. You'll find somebody. There's somebody for everybody.
I feel like you're gonna have to put up with something though.
You have to, exactly. It's something like at what point does it draw the line of like I can't do that?
I mean, I'm not gonna. If she was great, like she was just a great person. I really liked her. We could laugh and talk, and she could cook and probably be a good mother. Then it's like, who gives a fuck? She's swole, dude.
Yeah, but
if her face is beautiful, I think that changes a lot.
100%, because you're waking up next to that.
Yeah,
you're looking at her going, "Oh, she's pretty cute." But again, and I don't know your morals and your values in life, but we're both mid-20s. We live in the 21st century, 2023. This is how the world works.
Just a couple of scrubs.
Yeah, a couple of scrubs. You know what I mean? Chilling out. Sex is an important part of relationships, in my opinion.
No, it is.
Like, if you can't put up with someone sexually, I don't care how good looking they are, how cool they are, you're never gonna be able to like bond.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, that's you have to be like, I've thought about that before. Like, people say like I love people for their personality. Maybe some people really feel that way, but like you have to be like sexually or physically attracted to them.
You have to
in some kind of way. I feel like it's like biological. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And the messed up part is, this is that awkward conversation. The messed up part is, boys and girls are both born with body parts they can't control.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't there when your dad snipped your wiener. You can't say, "Oh, I wish you took more off it. I wish you left more on there."
Yeah.
Or I wish I was circumcised. I wish I wasn't circumcised. At what point do you kind of like, "Oh, I know you were born with that, but I just can't deal with that." Like this girl, every girl's body parts look different. We're getting down a whole crazy rabbit hole here, but like
we're diving in it.
You know what I mean? Though, like it all goes back to like the bodybuilder girl. Like, at what point are you kind of like, I love you, baby, but I just can't do this. I can't see myself every single day dealing with you making chicken, cheese, and rice or whatever.
Grabbing your fucking big ass muscles.
yeah, she's just in the bed going, "Babe, feel this pump right now." And you're like, "Ooh."
Imagine y'all laying in bed. Babe, you see this PR I hit today?
Like, fuck, what'd you do today? It's crazy. I don't know if you've seen a lot of these CrossFit girls. Now, most of them have that like relationship with
a lot of them get popped for PEDs too.
Well, yeah. But what I'm saying is like a lot of them have a relationship with other CrossFit dudes. But I've seen a lot of like CrossFit bodybuilder girls. Their husbands are just like twerps, like don't work out at all, like big old kind of like slobby looking dudes. Probably a lot of money or something like that, whatever. But you know what I mean? And it's like, are you gonna be okay with that if your wife's bigger and stronger than you, and you're just kind of like, I'm just an average dude working 9 to 5. I take care of myself, but don't really care about it as much as you do.
I tell you right now, I can't be one of those dudes.
No, I can't.
I think I would draw the line there.
No.
Like, we're both swole, all right, but
yeah,
if you're bigger than me,
you're working out together, and she's taking your plates off. Because
you better not cheat on her, dude.
Yeah, exactly. That's funny, but no, I'm just taking a look at my notes here. I mean, I know we're kind of rambling. We don't have very. Are we recording?
Yeah, no, we're recording.
Imagine.
Oh my god, dude.
We don't really have many topics to our podcast shows. I don't know if we need topics, but
yeah. Damn, I was gonna ask you a question, but I forgot what it was at the worst time.
That's usually how it goes. I mean, I guess we can kind of go off this a little bit. I got some stuff written down here. I hate to be a part of the big hype, but it is what it is. Jake Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he's legit?
Okay, well, I thought he.
Did you see the
I
highlights
thought he
of
was
the
rigging
fight?
fights, but what's that?
Did you see the highlights of the fight last night? Did you
I
at least
did,
see
yeah.
that?
I watched
Okay,
them, yeah.
okay.
I did watch them,
Continue.
But some people say that he's like rigging fights. I used to think that too, but like after him fighting Nate Diaz, and Nate Diaz in an interview was like, if he asked me to rig the fight, like I would never do it. He could offer me $2 million, and I would never. You know what I mean? So, which he probably made more than $2 million. That's a small number.
Oh, easily more. But
Yeah.
no, I mean, I don't care to get.
He
too
probably
deep
made
into
more
it, but
this fight. I'd like to know how much more he made, like
Nate Diaz.
in that fight, yeah, versus like his
this,
career in the
this
UFC.
is why he signed the dotted line.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't know how much he made, but I mean, you look up. I promise you, he made probably more than his last 10 fights combined.
Isn't that fucking crazy though? That a guy that has no like, he didn't grow up a fighter. He grew up a fucking YouTuber. But now he's making more money than like some of the most badass men in the world because of like the way he's doing it.
Well,
like,
no, 100%. You know, Rogan talks about it like, if he wasn't a YouTuber, he was just some average, normal dude doing the things he's doing, you'd be like, oh my God, this guy's unreal. He's the next Mike Tyson type of thing. But he would never get where he's at. He would have never had that many pay-per-view, whatever, sell out yesterday like he did if he wasn't a YouTuber in the past. Like, he didn't build his fame up.
I mean, he is pretty talented to like not be boxing for that long.
Oh, 100%. And, you know, and let me ask this, though. It does kind of come into play of, like, money can get you anything.
Yeah.
Because if you and I had the money he had and had the boxing team he had, the equipments, the facilities, the nutrition, the whatever you call it, like the cooks and stuff like that, you know, I don't know if you saw the documentary, but he's got like a meditation coach. He's got like all kinds of, he goes in these like oxygen like chambers to like breathe better. If you had that, you'd probably be a pretty damn good boxer. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
no,
you
that's
could
a
probably
fact.
make anybody that's an athlete a pretty damn good boxer.
But I mean, you still initially you have to have like genetically, you have to be an athletic person. To,
100%.
To do
And,
that.
and, you know, the one thing I tip my cap off to him, because I don't really care for those guys. Like, it is what it is. I mean, I think it's cool what they're doing. The guy's, you know, he's pretty cool. He's making all his money. But I tip my cap to is two things. The cardio is insane.
Yeah.
And the mental grit is insane. Like, to be in front of hundreds of thousands of people, getting your face beat in, and still stand there and kind of punch back. It takes a lot, dude.
I mean, dude, say what you want about the Paul brothers, but they're fucking studs.
Oh,
I mean,
100%,
like,
they're studs.
Logan Paul just launched the Prime drink.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's, dude, I see that everywhere.
Oh, it's
like
insane.
more than Gatorade and shit like that.
But again, they're there because of their fame.
Yeah.
You know, that Prime drink, if you and I created that exact same drink, and as good as it tastes and as good like that, whatever, and we had the money to be able to do it, it still wouldn't, unless we went on like Shark Tank or something,
Yeah.
it still wouldn't reach the numbers it's reaching without. Because people are like, oh, Logan Paul, that's his drink. Let me go try it.
Yeah.
Not like, what's his Prime? It looks good. Strawberry, I'm going to go try that. It's more so like, I know Logan Paul, so I want to try that drink. And some people are probably like, this tastes like shit, but I love Logan Paul, so I'm going to keep buying it.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
So
that's
it's
the hard part with like social media and
yeah. Clout's a drug, dude. Hell of a drug.
hell yeah, it's crazy. Which, you know, I don't know if you had anything more to say, but we're kind of getting into this whole social media thing of like starting a podcast, all that kind of stuff. You have TikTok, right?
Yeah. Did you see what Logan Paul was wearing last night? He was wearing like a banana suit or something
No,
like that.
no. You know why though?
Why?
Dude, it's actually kind of crazy. He was at SummerSlam, the WWE tournament in Dallas. I mean, in Miami.
Uh-huh.
He won SummerSlam, got on a PJ, and flew to Dallas to watch the fight. So he was still in his wrestling uniform.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like he didn't even, like he was fresh off of like getting his hand raised to winning, to jump on a private jet to fly to Dallas to watch his brother fight.
What the fuck? He's a wrestler, dude?
You didn't know that?
No.
Dude, he makes, like, you talk about Jake Paul making money. Logan Paul makes stupid money. Like he's probably close to becoming a billionaire if he's not
Holy
already.
shit.
I mean, his WWE fights are what's kind of promoting him to everything.
Damn, dude. I didn't know he was doing. He really. I mean, he's a baller, dude.
Well, he just won that SummerSlam too, which is like I guess a big deal. I mean, I don't know about WWE.
Won. They made him
Oh
the winner.
yeah. Exactly. He talks about like y'all doubted me. I came out, my training worked out. Like, bro, they scripted, hey man, you're gonna lose tonight. You're gonna win. Like,
Yeah, right.
which is kind of weird. You know, I've always wondered this. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think you liked WWE, weren't you? You went
When I was
down
a
that
kid.
path. Yeah,
Hell
when you were a
yeah.
kid. I never
Hell
got
yeah.
into it. Who wins? Why can't I win? Why do you got to win tonight, John Cena? Why can't I win? You know what I mean?
I guess it's all about who the fans like that they want to win.
But nobody likes Logan Paul. Everyone hates him. And the guy he fought, I don't know his name. I'm going to butcher it. Roquette or something like that. Rochette, whatever his name was.
Mm-hmm.
Ricochet, I think his name was. Ricochet.
Yeah.
The guy he fought was a crowd favorite. And Logan Paul beat him.
I don't know how they do that.
Logan Paul won. They all were like, boo, you suck. Like, but that is going to bring back more pay-per-views. Because here's my thing. Same thing with Jake Paul. Logan Paul is going to go to the next match going, man, let's go watch. I hope someone beats his shit up. I'm going to go see if someone can beat him up finally. Somebody's got to do it. Let's go watch the fight.
Yeah.
Same reason why people were watching the Nate Diaz fight. There was more fans watching the Nate Diaz fight than there were, like, fans watching for Jake Paul, like, on Nate Diaz's side or whatever, because they were thinking, like, let's go, Nate. Please knock this stupid kid out. Like,
Yeah,
I want to see you.
That's why I wanted to see it.
Exactly, you know? But the man pulled it out. And
He did. Nate pieced him up a couple times, though.
yeah, he got him good. It was close, but.
Damn, dude.
And we're back. I'm kind of just writing things that cross my mind.
Uh-huh.
And one thing I did kind of want to ask you about. I know you have TikTok. I downloaded TikTok for the first time, probably in like 2 years. I had it around COVID time, and I didn't really. I deleted all social media to try to be that cool guy, but decided to go back on TikTok. The amount of ass on TikTok.
Oh, yeah, brother.
Dude, but the thing is you dabble in there. These girls are 13, 14, 15 years old.
Oh, my God.
How is this legal?
No, that's true, though.
And I don't know. I wrote this down because I was thinking, like, kind of like we're doing right here. Like, people are paying money to look at this stuff. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just thought it was crazy. I wrote that down thinking, like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah. That young girls are like, I mean, they're literally becoming celebrities for their bodies, and they're not even 18.
No. Which is...
Isn't that crazy? That's the new celebrity now. Like, what is a celebrity?
Exactly.
A lot of times
talk
it's
about
internet.
Jake and Logan Paul.
Yeah.
They're just like influencers or whatever, like social media stars, and that's a celebrity now.
Yeah. Crazy.
You know, but my thing is that, I mean, I don't know how you are. I'm not a big like fanboy over anybody. Like if I saw Jake Paul on the side of the street and I loved his videos, I wouldn't be like, oh my God, Jake, come here, let me suck your dick, and I want to like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like I'd be like, oh look, there's Jake Paul. That's pretty cool. Hey, what's up, bro? I might say hey, what's up to him. I'm not gonna like ask for an autograph. I'm not gonna go wait out line for a meetup to go meet him. I don't care.
Yeah.
Why are people like that? You know what I mean? Like, because that's the celebrities that we live in. Like,
Yeah.
you know, Jake Paul and them can't just go walk through the mall by themselves. They'll get destroyed. They'll get like bombarded by so many people.
Yeah.
And like, why is that? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Why do
It's
people
because like
care?
people, I feel like you like someone because they embody some part of like something that you would want to see in yourself, maybe.
But why would you go out of your way to like tackle this person in public?
Dude, people are
Like, you know,
nuts.
again, I don't want to, you know, everyone's got their own meditations and everyone their own like, you know, to knock the edge off. I've never understood the whole like, Eminem, you saved me from killing myself. I'm probably getting too deep. I don't want to get, but like, you know what I mean? Like, you were there for me when no one else was. Like, Eminem was just making songs. He doesn't even know who you are. He has no clue that you were going through this struggle. He didn't make these songs for you. Now you're relating to him, and that's awesome. I think music's great to relate to and to like a spiritual level, but it's not like, you know, like because there's some people that are like, oh, your TikTok dances made me happy again, and it's like, okay, like
some young girl like
yeah, exactly.
a cupcake.
Yeah, no, exactly.
You saved my life.
Like, but again, like, but there's people like that are out there.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean,
those are the people that like make these people rich and famous. I haven't bought no fucking Logan Paul merch.
no,
I haven't bought any Prime.
Care to. I don't. Prime's good. I don't know if you ever had it. It's pretty good.
It's different though. It's a
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I mean, the whole thing like about the Prime is it's got like nutritional benefit for you. Like there's things that back it up. Now, if it was just like a soda, okay, I might try it, but I'm not gonna go like, oh, it's fucking sick. I'm gonna go buy a bunch.
Yeah, I wonder what is it that makes like someone more inclined to like. Well, I guess it's like like the curve where it's like early adopters, late adopters of like when people are buying a new product.
Yeah. Yes and no.
Well, it's like there's 5 like every consumer is like in one of these 5 categories is like early adopter, like mid adopter,
Yeah.
and then the peak is basically it's like how early you like want to get into something.
Yeah, I got you.
But it's like I don't know. Are you someone that's like will you like buy someone shit? Like do you consume a lot of stuff?
No, I mean
I don't either. I feel like a lot of men. I don't know.
Yeah, but I see what you're saying. The only way I'm gonna buy something of somebody's is if I actually like it.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna support someone just to.
Yeah, I never do that, even if I really do like them.
Yeah, but if you liked the clothing, like okay, for instance, let me think. Like there's a. I don't even want to blow it up, even though people know he is. There's a bodybuilder on social media who has a clothing company that has nothing to do with his bodybuilding, his YouTube. It's a completely different name, and like the style of the clothing is actually pretty cool. Like it's something I would actually like really wear. Now I wouldn't buy it to be like I love this guy, I'm gonna support him, but I'd buy it as a set to 6 shirt. I want to buy that.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No,
like
it does.
I'm definitely like that, but like the people that are like buying a T-shirt that says, John Doe or whatever, Logan Paul.
Yeah, but it's almost like his status has made him a lot more money than like the quality of his clothes or drinks or.
But wouldn't you be like embarrassed? I don't know about you, but me maybe. Like if you're on the you were in the to wear a shirt that said Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Like it's like, all right, cool, dude. Like you're kind of queer. Like, like you just bought some dude's T-shirt and gave him a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, he didn't watch the fight. So there's a new like OnlyFans type of whatever out there, and there was the ring girls. You good?
Mm-hmm.
The ring girls for the Logan Paul and Jake Paul fight. I mean the Jake Paul and Nate Diaz fight were these like OnlyFans girls.
Really?
And it kind of pissed me off, not gonna lie, because it's like, why are you promoting this? Like they were promoting their like streaming platform. So basically, it was a bunch of top OnlyFans, top bathtub Twitch streamers, top whatever YouTuber like that are like naked girls, and they put them in a whole new separate like streaming platform, and they were promoting it throughout the entire fight. Those were the ring girls, the ones that were walking around like round 2.
Yeah.
And they're after everyone like, oh, and that's so and so who's. Make sure you go follow her on. It's like Fansly or something like that. It's a whole new thing just for them, and it kind of pissed me off. It's like, why are you promoting this? Like, this is so messed up.
Yeah, but how different is that from like, TikTok like young girls showing their ass? You know what I mean?
But you're right. But I guess the way I'm seeing it is that like,
I guess
this is a broadcast, like a
and it's really porn, like
yeah. Like
this
is just like an average dude watching the Paul fight or whatever. Oh, what is this? I'm gonna go look this up tonight. Like they're promoting. I didn't like how they're promoting. That's what I'm saying. I didn't like how they're promoting it.
Yeah.
That kind of made me a little upset. It's kind of like, dude.
Yeah.
This is what's wrong with our world, and we're like the clout. We're promoting this.
Yeah.
For more and more money.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, literally. You watch porn?
Yes, every day.
No.
No.
Shut the hell up.
No.
I was like, for real, bro?
No. This is a whole video, I think, so to speak.
Yeah.
I have all kinds of notes on this.
We've been talking for a minute. We can wrap it up.
Yeah, but to answer your question, we'll find out.
Find out next time.
I was just kidding. But yeah, we'll talk about that in a different one. That's definitely a spicy topic we can go on for a good 45.
Yeah, dude. I've had my own battles.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
I watched porn when I was 8 years old.
I watched it when I was 3. Beat that. No, but 100%.
Watch it right now.
Yeah, I'm actually got it right. No, but yeah, that's we'll talk about that another one.
Yeah.
That can get deep.
Yeah, for sure. Dang. All right. Well, if you're still listening, thank you for still being here. This is episode 3 of the Sideline Scrubs, dude. We're just scrubbing around. We should get like some like the blue scrubs and wear them.
Oh man,
All right.
funny.
Awesome. Awesome. See y'all next time.
Sweet.